Hello, I'm here to talk about Amma Marine covers, and I've got quite a few selections to go through. So they're by grade of quality and by thickness of the fabric. And so we'll go through from the economy series up to the luxury series, and that way you can find the best one suited for you. So starting with the economy series, these are storage and mooring covers. So they're not designed to be trailered. So the attachments will be designed to wrap around the boat. So let's begin. The cover is a lightweight 3-ounce fabric. It's a polyester, it's 3 ounce, and it's a thin cover that includes the elastic that goes around to snug fit the cover, and it also includes the attachments that are sewn in, and you use the provided rope to go around and tighten the cover on around the boat. So the covers, the way they've got them built is actually quite neat. You've got a number of different lengths and width options. So on this cover, which is a 1-year warranty cover, you've got the bag, you've got the cover, you've got the rope with it, and then you have to select amongst the universal lengths. So you've got 14 to 16 in a 75-inch wide configuration. Now remember that when you're looking at the total, it has to go above the nose of the boat, and these ones can go over the outboard engine at the back. So when you're looking at the different lengths that are available on the website, and we'll have the dimensions there listed, you may have, for the same length of boat, 2 different widths. And I'll use an example. The first 2 here are 14 to 16 foot length as well, but this first one is for up to 75-inch wide boats, and the next one is up for 90-inch boats. And you wouldn't want to have a cover that's too wide on a narrow boat, because it'll have a tendency to droop, and as it rains, it'll puddle in. So try and find a cover that is correct for you by using the closest match that fits your boat. So from the economy cover, we then step into trailerable covers. So the trailerable covers are by default mooring and storage cover available. So you can store, you can moor out on the lake, and you can use it for trailering. So as a comparison from one to the next, there's a significant weight difference between the two, indicating that there's a lot more dense material. So this here on the 1-year warranty 3-ounce cover, you move on to a 7¼ ounce polyester. So it's a lot more resistant, and it doesn't flail, it doesn't flap in the wind as much, but you should remember you still have to tighten it down pretty snug, especially if you're going to be driving 100 kilometers an hour down the highway. Now, speaking of which, you've got the cover to store it, and the actual cover, which makes the difference between the other, is it's got sewn in clips. So it's got a kit that has a number of different straps in the box with all the loops, and you can actually wrap it around the beam and come back and adjust it nice and tight all around the boat. So this covered bag is your travel bag when you're not using it, and then inside is the cover with all of the attachments so that you can fine tune it and snug it right on the trailer. Now, that being said, again, just like this one, you then have different widths and different lengths to fit your boat. From this one, we then progress to our highest quality series, which is this one here. And you'll see the kits that I was explaining as of this one has in the box, it has a number of different attachments that everywhere it has one for each clip. And so you can clip them all around the boat for a really nice snug finish. This series comes with a mesh bag, so it helps to dry and prevents humidity. And so this one here, we're talking about 7.5, I believe. Let me check. So we went from 7¼ to 7.5 solution dyed polyester with Sunduro fabric. So it's our most weather resistant cover that we offer. Now in each and every one, there's different sizes, different widths. Verify the closest fit. So back to resume on the warranty side, which gives you a good indication of the quality side of it. You've got a 1-year warranty. You've got here a 3-year warranty, and this one is a 5-year warranty. That being said, on the first year, I recommend you can put it on, everything's fine. But as of the second season, in the springtime, when it's nice and sunny and dry, you should get a waterproofing jug and then take the time to waterproof them so as to keep the waterproofing fabric washes off in the rain and it dries out in the sun. And over the years, if you don't waterproof it, either by spraying it, or you can actually take a gallon, put it in a margarine bowl with a brush, and you can brush it on nice and even, laying it down on the grass or laying it down on the floor so that it dries out properly. You will significantly increase the length of time and the durability of your fabric. On a fabric, if it's left out in the sun forever, it just eventually becomes so brittle that it will rip any of them. But if you take that habit, that good habit of waterproofing your fabric once a year, and we offer the waterproofing, you will have that cover stay nice colored and very durable for a long time, for basically the life of the boat. So that's just a tip there, regardless of the brand. Now, again, on these covers, these are for boats, but we have the equivalent for pontoons. Now, pontoons are 8 feet wide, so they're 96 wide, so the width is not really in question, but we do have different size in terms of length for the pontoon in both the trailering cover, similar, or rather same, and then in the high series. We don't have a mooring cover and a storage cover for the pontoon on the economy series. We have them in medium grade and high quality grade, and they are available in two sizes, 17 to 20 or 21 to 24 foot length pontoons. Same here, 17 to 20 and 21 to 24. So with that being said, I hope that helps. Now, I do have one last option that is available for you, and I'll pull it out for you. These are outboard covers. So they go over the hood of your outboard engine, and they help. So whether or not you're purchasing it, so these covers, they do normally go over the outboard engine, but for those of you who are looking just specifically for an outboard cover, we do have them in all the different configurations as a universal cover, and they just go right over, and you tighten it down with the clip-ons. You strap it down. As you reach the lower portion of the hood, it'll tighten down and it'll keep your engine hood nice. If it's a Mercury, it'll keep it nice and black, and that way you'll have it for a long time to come. Thank you very much.